All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders, great millstone, who teach very well, where I let this truth from, and salutation out there to the hopeful elect who continue to push his word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And also shalom to all the men, women, and children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua. And on today, just basically touching on don't be a pawn for Esau, man. Because basically, brothers who know the chess game, the only position that a pawn can go is straight forward. And even though a pawn can upgrade to a queen, a bishop, or a rook, it will never be king, man. And that's the same thing that Esau have you in this society, man. Guys like LeBron James, even though he's King James, that's his nickname, he's literally not a king. He's still on the foot of the so-called white man. Even when you go into doctors and lawyers that's here in this society, even though they're prospering, physically, they don't have the prosper that Esau have in this society. Why? Because he is the leader, for the lack of better words. Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So Esau, he is the one that's ruling the earth right now. And even though Jake might sneak up there on top, or he might sneak up and be in the politics or whatever, that still don't mean that he's righteous. And that's what Jake got confused with Barack Obama. They thought Barack Obama was going to be a righteous leader and everything was going to be okay with the blacks. No. Under the hand of Barack Obama, look how many people got killed, man. That's why that's when the Trayvon Martin spirit, Jake getting shot down. That's when that spirit really started ramping up when Barack Obama was in power, man. So shalak right him to all the Jakes that trust in this wicked ass system, man. So real quick, before I get the scriptures, I'm gonna play a little bit of this video, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Jake is just now started waking up of who the devil is, man. But the answer was in front of your face the whole time. So I'm going to play a little bit of it.
The problem with Biden and black voters is the fact that we haven't seen a whole lot of results based on what his promises are, or he hasn't made a strong enough case to black voters as...
Right there. They said one thing, they haven't seen the results. Play that back one more time.
The problem with Biden and black voters is the fact that we haven't seen a whole lot of results based on what his promise.
And again, you haven't seen a whole lot of results under the so-called white man. Why? Because he is the devil that the Bible speaks of. He is your enemy, man. And it also is written out in the scriptures how this guy is going to be the head and you're going to be the tail. We should not prosper in our ways. It's also spoken about in Habakkuk, the first chapter, how we're going to put our money in a bag full of holes. And we can see that these prophecies have ran its course in front of our eyes today. So why would you think voting somebody in for the next 4 years is going to make everything better? For the past couple of elections, it have made things worse. Play a little bit more.
Or he hasn't made a strong enough case to black voters as to why he deserves another 4 years. In that case, it took a serious hit in that debate on Thursday.
And one thing he wrote right there is the black vote. And brothers can see the title of the video, the title of the video, the importance of the black vote in the U.S. Why all of a sudden, with black people, so-called black people, so-called African Americans, so-called Judites, Judah, Yahweh, why is all of a sudden it's important for them or who they're going to vote for? Well, that's a big thing now. And it just shows you in a small way how Israel still rule the world. How Israel still make things cool. And Esau is actually using that gift for Israel to sway the people in the wrong direction. That's why they got Kamala Harris. I don't got the video. I don't even want to put it up. But at the same time, she said a stupid quote. We made so many college when you had to put it in a bathtub. Like, it's just some old country Alabama, some Alabama stuff people do. Black people don't do that, man. Jake don't do that. But at the same time, they use Jake as a way to boost their political status, And again, that's why the so-called black vote is important, because everybody know whatever Jake do is cool. The Judites, they set the standard. Whether it be a fashion trend, or whether it be a trend of music, a trend of style. Even when it comes back into video games and streaming, now they use the so-called quote unquote black people to be streamers now. A couple years ago that was foreign. But again, just showing you how Jake have power over the whole planet Earth and how the importance, of Jake vote for people now, man. Oh, back then it didn't matter, but all of a sudden now the black people vote matter. Play a little bit more of it.
The second problem that he's having with black voters is outreach. There hasn't been a ton of it from the president, mainly because they've been trying to keep his energy focused, trying to not tax him too much, I believe, which feeds into the previous part of the problem, the fact that he is not looking
that's pretty much it on that. That's pretty much it. Because at the end of the day, this guy, we know that Banks fell, and now Kamala Harris is up, and she's supposed to be a so-called black woman, and she's going to go against Trump, and this and that and the third, and they talking about Trump finna free this nigga Young Thug, and that's supposed to sway our way towards voting for him. No, man. Jake is just in a simple mindset here in these latter days. And the reason why Jake is in this simple mindset, because the Lord's finna get ready to destroy you niggas, man. This Isaiah 30:1. Woe to rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with their covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. And you vote for Kamala Harris is you covering of the covering that's not of the Lord. Because the covering of the president or the covering of this beast system is totally against Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. Real quick, going back to John 8 and verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil. And this is the reason why you trust him so much, man. Because, you can equate this to Esau, but this is also talking about wicked 2/3 of Israel. Because it gets to a point when Jake get on a level, you get on the level of Steve Harvey, you get on the level of Condoleezza Rice, Colin Powell, Tyson DeGrassi. All of a sudden, now you got to lead these people astray. Martin Luther King, Farrakhan. Once we get to a certain level, Esau is going to put you in charge of leading the people astray. And there's a consequence behind that, man. Read this again, though. It says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And again, for the lack of better words, these qualities have actually affected our people today. Because again, these people mold themselves after the way of Esau, or they're going to mold themselves unto the ways that's pleasing unto Esau. Whether it be in the form of a rapper, you sagging your pants, or whether it be in the form of you having a three-piece suit on. Let's go ahead and go back into the Isaiah. Going back to Isaiah 30 and verse 1 again. Woe to rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. That walk to go down into Egypt. And that's what you do. You go down into boat. Your mama will tell you, I'm finna go down on a boat right now. I'm finna go down there to the fire station and boat. And ultimately, you're doing these things in vain. It says that walk to go down. And that word down, let's see what that word down means. It's a phrase, to go down. It says to go down, decline. And that's what you do. You decline, man. You basically playing yourself low once you go down into Babylon, man. Taken down, put down, sink, subdue. And that's what they do too. They subdue your mind once you start voting and all that crazy BS, man. It said they walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. And ultimately what you're doing is trusting in a man that would not be able to save your soul in the latter days, man. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Because these people is going to know, whether it be in the form of you guys taking that sea hip, it being a form of you getting hit with the missiles, You're going to know that Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua was alive and well, and you chose the wrong power. And again, you do not want to be a pawn for Esau in these latter days. Because ultimately, this guy is just going to do the same thing he do to everybody. He's going to treat you like shit, man. Even the scripture says that who can he be good to if he is evil to himself, man? Why would you think Esau would be good unto you when he don't even care about his own people, man? You think you just such a special nigga, the Esau just going to let you be on top, man? You know? And it's crazy. Esau's only using these different people as a pawn to sway the people astray. And he says that in the book of Isaiah, the 9th chapter, the 16th verse, it says the leader of these people lead our people astray. And again, you get to a certain level in this society, it's going to be one thing. Somebody's going to come up unto you, and they're going to come with you with a proposition to lead your people the wrong way. Let's get this in Isaiah 31:1. It says, woe unto them that go down into Egypt for help, and to stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are strong. And it's like because they are many, and in horses because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One in Israel, neither seek the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. And that's why our people have forgotten. They don't look towards Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua in these days. They look towards Esau. Whether it be some bad habit, another so-called black person got shot down. Instead of everybody come with the solution, let's everybody turn to the east, and we're going to pray to the Lord to avenge us. That's not the first solution they're going to do. The first solution they're going to do is let's join hands and march down the street. No, man. And the reason why y'all do that, y'all march down the street, y'all going in front of the police station, y'all going in front of the city hall, y'all going in front of these different places because you trust in Esau, man. And Jake need to get out that simple mindset. Continuing on. Yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words. So guess what? The Lord is still going to bring danger upon this place, whether you trust in this system or not, man. Regardless, the will and the prophecy of the Lord will be fulfilled. It says, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. And the help of them that work iniquity is these different puns, man. The guys that's on the front line to take the blame. P. Diddy, you know? Ever since P. Diddy popped up and all of a sudden that Jeffrey Epstein and Clinton, everybody that was on the list, they kind of died down, you know? But again, these puns for Esau is going to get destroyed too. What it says in Proverbs, but it also says in Isaiah the 13th chapter, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, man. So if you're joined with this devil, you're going to get thrust through with him, man. You know? Let's go ahead and continue on. Now, the Egyptians are men and not the Most High. And that's what you're going to learn very soon, man. These upper echelon elites, they're nothing but weak, feeble men who the Lord have blessed them with rulership, you know? It says, and their horses is flesh and not spirit. So their power, that's what their horse represents, their power can be taken away. Their power can be messed with. Their power is actually fickle, man. It's big one day and the next day is going to be small. Continuing on, it says, when the Lord shall stretch out his hand, he that helpeth shall fall, and he that hopeth shall fall down, and they shall fall together. Yes, because ultimately, the Lord is going to knock out two birds with one stone by destroying 2/3 of Israel and Esau too. When those missiles come down upon Babylon the Great, it's going to be for you and your father, the devil, because that's who you sided with here in these latter days. So let's end off right here in the book of Isaiah 13:15. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that shall be joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So everyone that's joined unto Esau, who have hope for Esau, ultimately, guess what? You're going to get taken down with them. So yeah, I pray this video was edifying. I'm going to say, call Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostle, Great Millstone, and Shalom.